Is it working now? Ah, so all this time I've been muted. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I've been having hardware issues today. And half of my stuff doesn't really work because the internet wasn't working. So that means the last 50 minutes of this stream is soundless. So but yeah, I had to go in to Streamlabs and reset my boom mic back up. Why I constantly have to do that, I don't know. Kind of annoying. I think it's because of the fact that because I was having internet issues, like some of my stuff couldn't reach, so like the voice mod doesn't work, and a few other things are not working right now. But alrighty then. So yeah, where do I even begin? Welcome to the Hachi GTNH stream where absolutely nothing goes wrong except for when it does. And since you guys didn't hear anything I was talking about earlier, basically what we're building here is I'm getting ready to build the power plant. And this is going to be a steam power plant that's going to run off of charcoal. And Kenway, just so you know, yes, I did start over. We started over because it's a brand new server. And TLDR, we just decided that we'll start a new map here soon. Like it's open to people to come and join. And we've got quite a few new players playing this time around. So but part of the reason I've been gone for so long is because of the fact that I've been ill, basically. I've been dealing with issues from, I guess you would say it was an allergic reaction to the Moderna COVID vaccine, which caused me to have a stroke, which then caused me to have cascading seizures that were just like off and on perpetual. So like I would have a seizure and I would still be able to kind of walk around and think and whatnot, but TLDR, like I'd be down for weeks, not able to speak, not able to really do anything. And also I only made 2 over what I was going with. That's fine. But yeah, so it boiled down to the fact that I was just in a really, really bad shape. And There was really nothing I can do. Unfortunately. But I'm being treated now. And I'm hoping to return to business as usual and start getting things out again. But I've lost like so much money and income between all of the doctor's appointments, everything I was dealing with, the medications, like all of that, that I basically had to stop doing things for a while. So well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Chai, on it. Even though I had an allergic reaction to the vaccine, okay? Even though I had that, I would still recommend people get vaccinated. Because I was basically a lottery winner with this allergic reaction. And it was just unfortunate. I basically failed my dice roll on that, and that was my lot. That is what happened to me. And given the fact that I'm now recovering from my second bout of COVID, the first bout I was down for like 6 weeks, almost hospitalized. The second time around, even though I had an allergic reaction to it, the vaccine still worked, and I was only down for a week and a half. So the vaccine works, it's just my DNA was not compatible with the one that I chose, is what it boils down to. So I would not say that they are demons in flesh. It was just a very unfortunate circumstance. I think the people doing the vaccines are trying their best to deal with the pandemic. And if it were a normal circumstance, they would have identified that, hey, people with this setup in their bodies will have a reaction to this. But that wasn't the case. They were pushing and rushing for these things to come out, so a lot of the stuff didn't get picked up. And most people are not going to go through what I went through. I would say like 99.999% are not going to, because the odds of this happening are astronomically low. So I wouldn't agree with that statement, unfortunately. But I respect your opinion on it, though. And that was just basically my piece on that. But yeah, I had to go through all of that. I'm finally being treated for the seizures. I've regained the ability to speak. Most of my memories are coming back now. So I am fully recovering. And it's just taking time. Here soon, I do plan on getting some more videos out. I've been streaming lately because I've lost so much money. I haven't been able to really keep paying Skull to get videos edited. So here soon, I'm going to have to tackle that myself. Just because I'm in a financial state where I can't afford to keep paying her, unfortunately. And it's the way it's the way life is. It's the way life is. There's good times and bad times. But it is a new year. I'm looking forward to new things and a brighter future. So here's hoping that everything works out for everyone in the end this year. But outside of that, like I was saying earlier, I plan on getting back into doing more GTNH content. I've spent a couple of days playing on ATM 7, and I was basically losing my mind with mine colonies on there. So I'll probably go back and mess with that, like... As I was saying earlier when my mic was broken, like some of the stuff I was putting those poor colonists through, like I'm pretty sure I might have committed some war crimes just because of how I was handling things. And like the people in TWPI, like I'm going on a rant and they're laughing their asses off, just going on and on and on. Because of how slow they were doing things. And they were having a field day. They were having a good time. So I might do some more stuff with that. I do plan on getting back into Hypixel here soon. And that right there is what I've been waiting for. So we will turn on mobs temporarily. Alright, give me some good Enderman this time. And we're not going to void it this time. And instead of doing both at once, I'm just going to test with one. Alright. Yes. Beautiful liquid ender. Well, one died. Alright, that tells me we did not get lucky. So we did not get ourselves a regenerating Enderman. But that's okay. We got what we wanted. We got what we wanted. So now we can finally finish this quest and get ourselves the wand for building. There you go. Give me that. Give it to me. Building wand. We can be lazy again. Where did I even put the other set of these? Right there? Let's stick it in here for now. We're gonna toggle that again. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what? It's only 9 at a time, but I don't care. This is so much better. So much better. You know, I don't even know how tall I want to make this. Like, I'm building this, but I haven't really thought through. I know the coke ovens are 3x3. Water tanks are 3x3. And I want to say the boiler is 3x4? What the heck am I doing up this early? Well, I was working on stuff, Jinx. And as far as why am I up this early, I've been sick with my second bout of COVID. So my sleep schedule's a little weird. And I'm finally getting my voice back. I'm finally like recovering from everything. So I was like, I haven't done content in forever. You know, and I was feeling kind of cute. So I was like, what the hell? Like, what? Let's just do the next best thing. You know, the next thing better than sitting in a bathtub full of scissors for 6 hours with some electric eels. Like, let's play some GT New Horizons. I mean, it's 5:30 in the morning. You know, I'm feeling a little froggy. Let's play some GTNH. And then I was going through and doing stuff, and I was like, you know, my voice isn't as bad right now. I'm having technical issues, but you know, let's stream while we're at it, because we haven't done any recording. We haven't streamed in God knows how long. So let's do that too. So here I am, you know, building a box. And having a good old time. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit better. I still go up and down, but I'm doing a little bit better. They finally started treating all the fun seizures and stuff that I got from the vaccine as well. So I got that going for me too. Oh, okay. Lurkin's fine. We'll just sit here and stare at you while you work out while placing these bricks. Just always watching you, pumping that iron, doing those jumping jacks, staring intently, getting ever closer to the camera as we continue staring. And you don't need to apologize. Mornings are busy everywhere. Here in like 2 hours, I'm going to be working. I may be sick with COVID, but I'm a programmer, so I work from home. So I can still work. Like, when I was having the seizures, I kind of have an excuse not to work because my brain's not working. Well, I'm not having seizures anymore, so it's back to work for me. But I was like, sitting here just thinking about it. It's like, well, if I'm going to be up doing this and building buildings and working on things, I could stream. Give everyone a lovely morning dose of my very twisted sense of humor. Not that I think that anyone actually cares, per se, but, you know. I'm a level 19 builder. Just throw a few torches around for right now. We'll get some proper lighting done around here later. Yeah, it's good enough. Morning, Ryan! How's my little puffer fish? My cuddly, wuddly little puffer fish. Never living that down. The puffer fish says hi. I'm building a power plant today. How are you doing? Making you laugh while doing Russian twists hurts. I don't even know what a Russian twist is. You'll have to explain that to me later. Oh yeah, he's our puffer Brit. He's our puffer Brit. Didn't you get the memo, Jinx? Yeah, I'm actually building a power plant. I'm doing it differently this time around. No, don't mute me, Jinx. Don't mute me. Come on. You know you want to listen to the sultry sounds of my voice while working out. So I trust you are healing up, Ryan. I'm actually kind of curious what a Russian twist is. At some point I'm going to have to Google that. It sounds like a mixed drink. But then again, almost everything with Jinx sounds like a mixed drink now that I think about it. Alright, so I have this set up here now. There is a good chance I may be tearing out some of these platforms. We will see, because this is... Yeah, it's 7 high, which is fine. Well, pain is no good. But it's good that the swelling's gone down. I am slowly returning to normal myself. Now that I am no longer, like, randomly having seizures all the time, I am recovering. I'm returning to work. I was never normal to begin with. I was somewhat normal. It's actually really hard for me to say that with a straight face. Like, I don't even think my wife would say I classify as somewhat normal. I were never normal to begin with. Ah, so painful. So salty. So pufferfish. So the power plant... I'm basically going to do a similar setup to what we had before, Ryan, where we have a tree farm. It's feeding into coke ovens. It'll be standard coke ovens initially. Eventually, it will be the advanced coke ovens. It will feed into 2 bronze boilers, and we will be running 10 steam turbines in here that will feed into a power network that I will be funneling over to the other side. So we'll have like series of battery buffers and like power lines and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, the same setup as before, except instead of having it all just go to one set of machines, I'm going to set up a power grid this time around using battery buffers and stuff. Yup. And while I do have this set up here, I'm thinking that... No, I'll do that one last. I'm thinking that I'll get all the different tanks and stuff put in, and then I'll figure out the roof based off of that, because since we want the top of the tanks visible, I'll do the ceiling based off of how that goes. And I'll be removing some of this stuff once I figure out where the boilers are and where the different tanks are going to be. So yeah, fun stuff, fun times. So for right now, it's going to be a shell. And then once I get everything in, configured, it's running, I will finish the aesthetics. I'll add windows. I'll add the lighting and stuff. I'll fill everything in. Get the network going. And return to just having a good old time. That'll do. So yeah, we got quite a bit of stuff to get done. And it's just going to take a little bit. Going to be going through a lot of steel. Yup. Now, how much EU do you actually take? 7. How much EU do you take? 16. 2 rods per. So I'm going to need probably 3 stacks of steel for this job. Or I can build this with iron. Just making iron rods. Make a whole lot more. And get around the whole thing completely. Because wood is cheap, steel is not. Yeah, okay. Alright. I guess that's what we're going to do. In the meantime, we're gonna do a few other things. Because I want to make one more circuit so we can get a centrifuge. So this is basically our next goal, is getting that made. Oh, I need a steel plate. I should seriously just consider doing a full run of like wrought iron plates. Like, it's the only thing I use wrought iron for. It's plates for LV machines. Like, that's it. Alright, so now we just need motors. But yeah, I figured the same Steam setup with more battery buffers. All the battery buffers. That's what I'm thinking the grand plan is. All the battery buffers. Yeah. Yeah, and like if I set it up that way and I have all the steam feeding into the thing, we know that a single bronze boiler can run 10 turbines. So if I get 2 of them running, then that gives us 20 turbines of power. So that's 20 amps. And what I plan on doing is I plan on having multiple lines of steam feeding into these. And it'll 16 amps will be going to the normal machines. 4 amps will actually be dedicated to the electric blast furnace, is the plan. Alright, and there is our centrifuge. Do we get anything nice out of this? It looks like to actually get credit for the fluid solidifier we made, we're going to need to make these 2 machines. So we'll get that going here in a second. Because I am wanting to make glue, and like this is wanting me to make refined glue cells out of 30 sticky resin. Problem is I don't have any sticky resin. I do have some tree taps though. Like, I was just gonna centrifuge slime. I'm not seeing any on this one. I haven't seen anything on this one in a while. So I might be chopping that one down. I haven't seen any on this one either. This one I believe has one right there. This one apparently has nothing. This one has nothing. Nada. And this one has some in the front. So we're halfway there. Let's put the pipes here. Well, do I really not have any sticky resin anywhere though? Why do I not remove the leaves? Maybe I like the leaves, Ryan. You ever think about that? Maybe I like leafy trees. Maybe I need a little more fiber in my diet. Alright, so let's do some loot. Coated circuit boards, alright. Booster tracks. That appears to be it. Coal. Alright. Just gonna check this to see what's in there. Nothing of importance. Alright. At least this can be used. Don't know what I'm going to do with the booster tracks, but we'll think of something. You know what? Something I could look into. We get 64 for spending 50 coins. So let's just do that. And then that'll handle the first part of this quest right here. Now, what's the EU requirement for this? This is only a 5 EU recipe. So we can get away with doing some of the other stuff. Let me see here. So if I put 60 in here, that'll give me 6 cells worth of the glue. already had some on me. Why the heck did I even do that? I'm probably going to regret doing this. But we're going to do it anyway. Oh, I didn't grab the thing. Actually, no, I wasn't going to use that initially, was I? Because we were going to do exacts. Because that's really the only thing I can do. Alright, so we'll let that run. And just out of preparation, because I know I'm probably going to need it. Let's go ahead and make 2 more steel rods and make ourselves a steel plunger. All the steel. File wire cutter. Alright. Like, this is one of those tools that will be used once a blue moon. But, you know, you might as well get it done now. Oh, you know what? The other thing I wanted to look into was a toolbox. So we can start storing our tools. Now, what does this require? Doesn't actually require anything. It should just build. Yeah, it's just building. Okay. Excellent. And there we go. And we can put all our tools in here. And pull them out as needed. Well, this one's for a soldering iron. And actually, we typically wouldn't have the plunger in there. It would actually be a crowbar. I don't think we would have the file in there either. But yeah. We can set that aside now. Slow as molasses. AFK steel making is back on. Alright. That's fantastic, KGN. I got another idea we're going to try here in a little bit. I don't know if it's going to work. In fact, I'm actually expecting it not to work, but we're going to try it anyway. We're going to see what happens. I'm going to need iron. I should pull a stack over. So my plan with this is that we're gonna make an item transport. Like, I don't know if I have any tin piping in here. I don't think I do. And actually, let's take a look real quick before we even do that. I'm gonna need some cells too, now I'm thinking about it. Okay, so I could set the bending machine to 12 with a steel or tin plate to get cell. All right. Let's do that, and then let's also get these going. Interesting. I didn't realize Puppy was brought in yet. And this will make the cells. You have all these slots, but the moment this one fills, it's like I could do no more. I have centrifuged my last. Anyway, so what I wanted to check is I wanted to see if they had item pipes as a quest and which one it was. I'm not seeing any, so there probably isn't anything. Alright. Or if there is, it's going to be the normal pipes. One stack every 8 seconds. One stack every 2 seconds. That sounds good. I really do need to make the polarizer. I keep putting it off. I really just need to make it. So what I'm curious on this is I'm curious so you have this, but there's nothing else. What about the brick? Alright, so that's really the only two things. Okay. Well, what I'm curious on is whether or not we'll be able to extract into a pipe. Oh, I need a different wrench. I think I need a steel wrench to be able to break this. Vanadium steel ought to be able to do it. Yeah, so it's not letting me do it. It's not letting me connect to this. But if I was to put it here, it connects there. And then I can do that. And let's see if it pulls out. So it does pull out. Only problem is now I actually can't interface with the thing. So it's a way to partially automate it, but not quite. But now I'm curious. I'm curious because we do have that top. Although if I block that, then maybe that would cause problems too. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like, is I'm not really meant to automate it. At least not in the normal sense. But I don't want to make 4 of them, Ryan. I'm lazy. I'm probably going to make 4 of them. I'm actually probably going to, as soon as I get the EBF up, make an arc furnace and be doing that. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never put my friends to do horrible menial labor that I have no personal interest in doing. So apparently, the next thing I gotta go looking for is the Certus quartz, man. Because I do want to go and get the miner and stuff made. And I want to get the long distance pipeline stuff going. All this stuff I plan on doing. I got so much to get done. I don't know what the heck is going on. My arm is just... It's completely swelling up. Interesting. But hey, we have a centrifuge. We don't have to use this thing anymore. It's a pity I've already processed so many things. I'm like seriously running out of places to put stuff. The good news is out of this process, we ended up getting 3 gallium. And if I take a look at Realgar, we got 2 impure right here, and a crushed here. But the 2 impure I can just put in here. And that will give us a couple of Realgar. We can centrifuge that, get an arsenic, and we can start working on diodes and MV circuits and make our bronze boiler. In fact, I'm pretty sure... Let me verify. But... where's the circuit? Yeah, so it's 2 diodes per. We'll get 8 dust. Alright, so looking at this, we'll get 8 dust per, so that's 16. We're going to have plenty of MV circuits to be able to make this. So that's a good deal. Like, I'm noticing there's no byproduct, so I'm just like, does this not give me the byproducts? Hey, Allie. That's fine. That's fine. I'm actually going to be wrapping up here in about 15 minutes anyway. Because I myself need to get ready for work. But, and that'll give us our gallium arsenide. We can now start making diodes. And we have a choice reward of gallium or arsenic. I'll actually take the arsenic. As I dump everything on the ground. I'll make more of this. We'll put our excess gallium here. But having that is good. Well, okay then. We got... they actually got quite a few things done. A lot more than I was expecting to get done today. Now, we got like stacks and stacks of fine copper wire. That's not an issue. And I do have a way over here. Well, that's a solidifier. I am going to need the liquefier. So we'll have to build that. I might be moving these. Alright. But, yeah. We start working on the power plant building. We got the shell up. We got our wand. Got some glue, gallium arsenide. Gonna be making some new machines. Oh, yeah. And by the way, hey Ryan. Hey Ryan. It's here somewhere. Where did I put it? You see these thermometers? Right here? You see that thermometer? Couple of thermometers there? You see this beautiful research table here? And then if you look over here, you see we got some Naga scales. That's right, buddy. It is Thumbcraft time. Thumbcraft time. You know, I just thought I'd I could do that. Looks like this thing's only pulling out the tiny dark pile of ashes, which is fine. Scan all the things. That is correct. That is correct. In fact, if you look at aspects, I'm only missing a small number of them. I've almost got all the aspects. So, what I'll probably do is look up what these missing aspects are and then go from there. But yeah, it's Thumbcraft time. As soon as I get the EBF up. Because I'm pretty sure the iron wand requires aluminum screws. Yeah, it requires 4 aluminum screws. So we are going to have to get aluminum before we can do this. So but we're getting there. We are getting there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue building the parts. Like I said, I got to get 24 water tanks. I believe it's going to be 10 to 20 coke ovens initially to power the 2 blast furnaces. I think. I mean, we might be able to do 2 blast furnaces with just 10. If I do 1/2 with charcoal. See, that's how I get Ryan into Greg Tech is into GT New Horizons, is I just build all the stuff, and then once it's all there and he can wave a magic wand around, that's all he cares about. But yeah, we'll wrap up here. I got to get ready for work, so you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all later. So with that,